Hi, welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is Francis Dollarhide, and this is my review of The Best Plan Is No Plan. I really enjoyed Patrick Kong's last movie, A Secret Between Us. It was well written, well acted, and it had an interesting story. The Best Plan Is No Plan is Patrick Kong's latest effort. It's much different than its predecessor in almost every way. It's a comedy. Well, it said comedy on the label. It is a comedy. It's just not very funny. I mean, it was funny sometimes, but only for all the wrong reasons. It's such a bad movie that sometimes you just have to laugh. Most of the acting is so bad, it's stupefying. It's so poorly written, it's actually hard to watch. The plot stumbles forward like an arthritic zombie. There's no momentum that carries the film from one scene to the next. The only thing that provides any kind of forward momentum whatsoever is just basic logic. Well, this scene is over, so now we have to have this scene. Just because. The plot doesn't drag, it scrapes like nails on a chalkboard. It's like if you've ever moved a couch or a refrigerator by yourself and you can't pick the whole thing up, so you just kind of drag it along the floor and stop for a second, and then you drag it a little further and you stop. That's what it feels like to watch this movie. The Best Plan Is No Plan is cinematically constipated. There's no rhythm, there's no tempo, there's no movement, just a whole lot of shit. This is one of those movies whose editing makes it clear that the filmmakers knew they had a mess on their hands and they were working really hard to try and find something workable. But you know what? You can't polish a turd. All you get is stink. I found myself praying for the film's end, and I don't even believe in God. Luckily, it was only 90 minutes, because, well, it's not a Barbara Wong movie. But in those 90 minutes, there were insults to the viewer. Since it's a Patrick Kong movie, of course there have to be a series of twists at the end. The only new thing about these twists is the appallingly lazy and contrived nature of them. They're unpredictable only because they're so fucking stupid that you could have never guessed someone could be shameless enough to foist this level of bullshit on an audience. And speaking of bullshit, The Best Plan Is No Plan isn't just a comedy. It was serious for all the wrong reasons. There are, unfortunately, Americans and probably Europeans who are stupid enough to confuse Arabs and Muslims with South Asians and Sikhs. In America, Sikhs get unfairly branded as Muslims because people are either too stupid or too lazy to learn the difference. But you know what? It isn't just Americans. In this movie, Indians are characterized as suicide bombers because, well, you know, brown-skinned people, they're all the same. It's lazy and it's stupid and it's racist, but what do you expect from a cinema that still uses blackface in its movies? If Chinese people want to get upset about being victims of cinematic racism, and there's plenty of it, maybe you could stop doing it yourself. It's really not funny to watch Han Jin speak English and Cantonese with an Indian accent. It's offensive. The only really interesting thing to me about this entire movie is trying to figure out how and where and why Shiga Lin got a hold of a Kiss t-shirt with the German logo. Well, that very obvious fan service that she was tasked with providing, which is not without its virtues, unlike me. She really can't act her way out of a paper bag, but good lord. I can't really recommend this movie, but that doesn't mean it's okay for you to steal it. I don't want you to download movies. I don't like it, it's illegal, and it ruins the industry. So don't do it. When this film is released to home video, I'll update the links in the description so you can buy it like a decent human being. That would be nice. And I realize my reviews are often opinionated and crass and probably rather one-sided, but you know what? That's why they're my opinions. So if you liked them, leave me a comment. If you didn't like them, leave me a comment. I would enjoy that a whole lot. And please follow me on Twitter, because that way when I tweet from the cinema, you'll be among the first people to see it. Not that it's going to change your life, I'm just saying. If you enjoy my reviews in general, please subscribe to the channel.